On the 15th of October in 2008, the PvP worlds were released into RuneScape, replacing the bounty hunter creators. In the bounty hunter creators, if you took down somebody who was not your target, you would have a 180-second penalty in which you would not be able to leave the crater. And this was a big deterrent to a lot of people who wanted to PK, because trying to tank test for 180 seconds was far out of my reach back in the day. So later on, not even a full year after the creators were released, they were replaced with PvP worlds. And in PvP worlds, Jagex released a new mechanic called earning potential. Easiest way to explain earning potential is if you were risking over 25k in a free-to-play world or over 75k in a members world, your earning potential will go up by like 20-25% every half hour, and that earning potential could increase your chances when you would defeat an opponent of getting other items like these statuettes or something like that. Also, you could get dragon full helms, dragon fire shields, and there was a glitch early on where those were very prevalent, but it also led to people doing what was known as like the 76k trick, and that's what this video is about. If this mechanic was in the game today, it would have been abused and out of the game within what, 2 or 3 days by the bot community out there. That's what my idea of it would be. It would be absolutely hilarious. I personally really enjoyed it, and especially when they added the +1 bounty hunter worlds in early 2009, that was a lot of fun for me. It made PKing feel like you were doing like hardcore clue scrolls, because you never knew what you're gonna get when you got somebody. People would make videos and they had whole clans dedicated to the 76k trick. So this is a video right now on screen that I have found on YouTube. So this editing is not mine, so you get the awesome snowflake effect. But in the very first clip here, this guy gets an ancient statuette, which is worth 5 mil. And I love the editing on the video too. Boom, you know what. But yeah, so this is a good example of the higher level 76k trick. These are a good example of the items you'd get besides the stuff the guys would be wearing when you would go out PKing, like these Armado statuettes, getting a dragon halberd. That guy only had 76k on him. Here's some loot, little price checking of one. It looks like about a little over 1 mil from having full EP or full earning potential is what we call it now, but I used to call it earned potential or drop potential back in the day. So people would death dot in this corner all the time too, and you would see these big stacks of people. If you PK'd back in the day, you definitely remember. This is an absolutely ingenious way of getting your EP up back in the day that I never would have thought of. But if I would have looked it up on YouTube, I would have found this video 15 years ago. So this guy sits out in the wildy, which is a hot zone all the way through it, with a magic seed or a U seed. It has it up on the screen now. And so if he gets attacked, he'll auto-retaliate and throw the dart, and then he'll no longer be risking anymore. So it's a very interesting way of doing it. The old bounty hunter crater got repurposed into a slayer cave, and it became a very, very popular place to do the 76k trick back in the day, and people really were getting upset about that, like this guy standing there. And you get pretty good loot from it. Berserker helm, you got the coins from the guys. A lot of times you could give people coins. Like I'd give my friend 76k and be like, hey, can I get you for this? And then they'd give me all the loot back, and I'd give them some of it for doing the trick with me. It was kind of fun. A big issue with this system is that gold was being generated out of thin air. You would be able to defeat somebody with 76k on them and get up to 5 mil plus in gold, and even before they nerfed it, there was dragon full helms and DFSs on the drop table which were worth 50 mil at the time. So you could get 50 mil from someone losing 75 plus k. That doesn't make any sense, and that would cause inflation in the game. And if it was nowadays, it would be abused like no other. There'd be guys out there for the best, most efficient way to do it. There'd be clans that did it. There'd be bot farms doing it. It would break the game. They would not be able to implement a system like this. It's taken 7 different bounty hunter systems for them to get one to work nowadays. This one was a very cool idea. I really enjoyed the EP, but nowadays, no. In a perfect world, the earned potential or earning potential idea is a really fun idea, giving yourself a little extra something on top. But back then, you wouldn't be getting the full loots of the other people anyways. You could take some guy down with 50 mil, and you'd get maybe 250k off of him. And that was the frustrating part. Smite a whip and not get anything. Take someone down at full DH, and maybe you'd get the DH legs. That was the big downside. But that didn't affect the 76k trick, which is what this is about. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more. I like making these videos about random RuneScape things in the past. And you know what? I'm Jeff, and I'll see you later.